got to hit the unmute button. You got to make sure you hit the unmute button. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone had a good night's sleep. I hope everybody is well rested. We had a busy day yesterday. So much going on. But first off, let's see who's here. We got Ellie Riddle is here. Cynthia Miyagi, my wifey. Hello, my dear. How are you? Mel Clump. Janet is here. Maria P. D. Wade Rupp. Lisa Rats is here. Hey, look. Mel Clump coming in hot with the $2 thumbs up super sticker. Thank you, Mel Clump. Thank you. Thank you, dear. I appreciate it so much. Big notification. Tammy's here. Juliet Baxter. The Baxter's here. P-Bear and Ember. Good morning to you, Shelly. Nemesis. Sherry and Wishful She-Devil. Pam TK. Debbie Webb. How are you, Debbie? Kentucky Blue, Happy, Zarina, Audio Coffee, all four of the sons, my four sons, Johnny D, Krusty Old Witch, Screenshot This Pepper, Billy Joe, Jim Bob Dupree, the hippie, Janet Attitude, Pokemon Roy is here. David Del Prince is here. Auntie M is here. Rome, Wisconsin. We're almost at the bottom, I think. And BMM Rim is here. BMM Christine is here. Nancy. And, look at that, Tammy. Thank you so much. Tammy just gifted over 5 Just J-Hip memberships. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much. That's so wonderful. Thank you so much. And if you get one of those gifted memberships, remember to thank Tammy. She works hard for her money. And remember, Star is terrific, but she's not here. So you're stuck with Jill Strayhip. Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Star's a star, and Jay's a full moon. Maud is here. Hi, Maud. Bearded Man Steve. Cubby Cat is here. Cubby Cat. Thank you, Cubby Cat, for being here. Susan is here. I love my Myrtle Beach. Robert Tower. That one always screws me up because I always want to say I love my, and then I'm like, Myrtle Beach. MS Coast Life is here. MS Coast Life. Denise Vance and JD are both here. Denise and JD Vance, thank you for being here, taking time out of your duties as VP. To be here at the Just Your Hip Show. I appreciate that. That's very, very nice of you. Now, we had a pretty big day yesterday. Okay, I don't know if you know this. A pretty big day. There's a lot of you people out there. That might think you're just a keyboard warrior. Hi, Christine. Just a keyboard warrior on Facebook. Well, guess what? Don't think you've bought yourself any, don't think you're just in the clear. You're going to be in a lawsuit too. You're all getting sued too. Yep, that's going to happen. You're all getting sued. Fleabag, she's going to sue all of you on Facebook if you say mean things about her. That's going to happen. Hey, what's up? How are you? So I just have to warn all of you people on the Facebook. If we're on Facebook and you say the meanie things to the Fleabag, you're in it. You'll find out. You get subpoenaed. You're gonna get subpoenaed. Hey, Melissa's here. Melissa Melissa's here. Melissa, why can't you help us out with this one? Oh, Rickles caused some problems. I sound awesome? Really? I didn't get a new microphone, no. I made a few adjustments, but I didn't get a new microphone. I'm glad I sound awesome, though. That's terrific. Rickles caused a lot of problems for Just J Hip yesterday, though. I think it was Rickles. I had a lot of explaining to do because Rickles asked how long Rosalyn Duke and I had been married. Oh man, I was getting. Oh man, Miyagi was in my face. She was in my grill. She's like, "What's going on? You're married to Rosalyn Duke?" I'm like, "Oh, Rickles, no!" Hi, Faves is here. yeah. Rickles caused Just J Hip a lot of problems. It was horrible, but I fought my way out of it. I got on my knees and I told Miyagi, I said, "No, Miyagi, it's a long distance thing. All right. It's not real. It's not really real. She's actually married to someone else. But please, Miyagi, forgive me." So yeah, well, I got myself out of trouble. But thanks, Rickles. You behave now. You behave because I was in a heap. Hi, Gina. How are you, Gina? Well, then we got more news here. Dick Lickman's back. Dick Lickman. Well, had he ever left? I mean, seriously, had he ever left? Oh no! Now he says, "I've heard more than that, Jay. Just saying. Just saying." Hi, Diane. How are you? And Brenda, if I didn't say hello yet. Hi, Brenda. Or anybody if I've missed you. It was flying by. The chat was just flying by. Geedy is here. Hi, Geedy. And Tammy and Wally and Mima. These people are flowing in here. So you're always asking if other women are available, so it's your own fault. I know. It's my own fault. It's a habit. I'm getting better. Itty Bitty is here. Itty Bitty. And Jenny's here. What in the world is going on in here? Jenny, 8675309. 8675309. Man, best I could do. It's the morning. Skiffer Trucking's here. Hi, Skiffer. Hi, Jenny. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, no. I just doxed Jenny's phone number. I'm so sorry, Jenny. I doxed your phone number. Yikes. Oh, no. That's awful. Well, forgive me, Jenny. Forgive me on that one. My bad. Off to a rocky start over here. Let me see here. I don't stream by myself very often. Usually there's someone here to, keep me out of trouble. But I think I can remember doing a few things here. I think I can remember how. Oh, Ketchup's here. I will, Ketchup. I'll leave Jenny alone, Ketchup. Thank goodness you're here. I'm all by myself. There's nobody here to keep me out of trouble. I better, you know what I better do? Cause I'm that guy. Because I'm that guy. Ba, 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 ba. Copy. And I'm making a thing. Give me 1 second, folks. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. JJ's awesome. JJ is awesome. There you go, Ketchup. I sent you a link if you want in here. And if you don't want in here, then don't get in here. It's up to you. I just sent you a link. That's what I do. Anyways, one of the things that we should always do on the show is when Just J Hip is here, I should probably put up a disclaimer. You know how I am. Around this place. Say things. I got bingo. We're not playing bingo, Robert. You know what that Jeremy Hales said about Just J Hip last night? He said Jay don't pay. That's what he said. He compared me to a flea bag. That's what the Jeremy Hales said about Just J on his show last night. He said Jay don't pay. So that was pretty bad. Cappy says, please, Ketchup, we can't handle Jay on his own, please. Ketchup says, okay, give me a few minutes to wake up so I don't sound like you did yesterday on Rosalyn. I was awesome on Rosalyn's show yesterday. I was dominating over there. That's what a lot of people would say. Be like Jay was dominant. He was a dominant streamer. Miyagi says, oh, sure, you don't ask me up on the panel. Husband material? Well, Miyagi, I invited you on panel on, let me see. It was Saturday night, and you said, no, I don't want to. Starts currently negotiations with What the Hales because we pay. Not from what I've seen, Jeremy. You know what? There's an old saying, Jeremy Hales don't pay. That's what it's not Jay don't pay. That doesn't have the same ring to it. You know, Jeremy, I am in a little bit of trouble because Star wanted me to ask you if you would share on your next live stream a short little video of her Yorkies, of her puppies, because she has a whole stream of puppies. Now, I will send you a link, but she wanted to know if you'd be willing to share a short little 10 seconds of her puppies because she doesn't feel like she gets enough attention. She feels like just J-Hip's getting all the attention over here. So that's what's going on there, Jeremy. So if you would consider it, it might get me out of a little bit of a bind here, a little bind that I'm in. Oh, we better look at this disclaimer before Just J-Hip goes too much further. This channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by host, co-host, and chat are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion, not to defame or harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles, intended to entertain and inform while we navigate the wild world of adulting. So don't come at us, people. That's what Star always says. Don't come at us, people. Because if you do, you lose. That's what happens. You lose. You lose. And even if you won, guess what? Jay don't pay. Doesn't matter. Jay don't pay. I got no money. I got nothing. Yeah. Jeremy Hales said that. Proven as fact. Well, Star, I put it out there, so I'm just going to say this, Star. I did the best I could. I said I would spread the word. I'll drop a link over there. Now, I did ask Jeremy Hales a big question, though. Now, this is actually important. I asked Jeremy Hales a question. I sent him an email because I wanted a direct comment. Ketchup says that's accurate. Jay don't pay. What are you talking about? Ketchup and Star and I just had a three-way just yesterday. Oh, wait. Miyagi, you didn't hear that? Dang it. It was on the phone, Miyagi. No. It was like one of those 867 numbers or something. I don't know, Miyagi, no. Hi, Marta. How are you? 147 of you wonderful people here. Hi, Ellie Cat. If you could swing down, just give that little like button a tickle. Give it a tug. Give it a push. Give it a... Jay don't pay someone do a song. No, Jenny. I got a couple songs for you. But no, I had to get it straight from the horse's mouth. So I went to Jeremy Hales and I said, Miyagi, no, it was on the phone. It was a phone call. Oh, no. This just went down so fast. No, it was reported by the Fleabag that Jeremy Hales has been inappropriately having contacts with alligators, right? Now, she reported this on her Saturday night show, that he had inappropriately had contact with alligators. I don't really know what kind, but it didn't sound good. Now, I asked Jeremy Hales if he was into gators, all right? And he said, this is a quote, Gators are out. Gators are out, just like the flea bag's teeth. So, I have it on good authority that is not true. Jeremy Hill seems to not have had any appropriate contact with alligators. Apparently, that is as false. That's a false statement. That'd be like saying Fleabag has a full set of teeth, a full set of chompers. If Star Ketchup, Faves, and Miyagi all come to work with What the Hales, we'll consider playing puppy videos. Ooh. Hey, wait. Those are... Hey, Jeremy. Jeremy's trying to steal my people. What? Jeremy. No. I'm trying to run a business here. I'm sorry it's a sweatshop, but it's still a business, sort of. I tell you, when Jeremy Hales tells people he'll teach them how to do YouTube, he kind of just grabs all of your moderators and all of your co-hosts and everything like that and runs like the wind. Well, you know what, though? If it'll make Star happy, it's worth it to me. I'm all about making people happy. So, if that's what I have to do for Star, that's what I'll do. Because I would do anything for Star. And I'll even do that. Poaching the talent. Yeah, sarcastic. You see how this guy does it. He's poaching the talent. Oh, Miyagi says she'll work for you, Jeremy, but she's just a volunteer. Just a volunteer. You don't even have to pay her. Wait, you can stay right here with me, Miyagi. I don't pay you either. I mean, because we're married, that would be odd. Like if I paid my wife. Well, this is getting awkward for Jay. Yeah, poor JJ, says Juliet. Yeah. Hey, look, D. Wayne Rapp's been a member for 6 months. Who would stay with Just J for 6 months? Oh, wait. I know D. Wayne Rapp. He's here for Star. Thank you, D. Wayne. And somewhere Meatloaf weeps. Yeah, somewhere Meatloaf is weeping right now. But I can do some stuff pretty good, though. I can do some stuff pretty good. Thank you so much, D. Wayne. Oh, What the Hell says we pay in Scooby snacks. Well, that would be a good idea for Miyagi and Star's Pups, right? Because it's got the Scooby snacks there. That's actually pretty good. When I do stuff good, when I'm doing good stuff, I'm able to create stuff like this. Look at what I created. Well, I didn't create this, but what I did was I had a birthday, and then other people created it for me. But this wouldn't have been created if it wasn't for me having a birthday. So, well, let's go ahead and play this. Hey, Ketchup, how are you?
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going okay.
I was just getting ready to make this play this video I created.
Huh. Okay.
It says let me clear my throat. You ever heard this one before?
Yeah, only I don't know, 12 times.
Hey, Skip for Truckie's been a member for 5 months. I'll wake you up.
Hey, everybody. Sorry, I just woke up. I couldn't type in the chat. I just want to say hi to everybody.
Why'd you just wake up? I'm doing a show.
Because you messaged me at 8:27 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's that. And then last night, Saturn and I were up watching TV because she didn't have school today. So there's that.
There's that.
And thanks for telling me that Peacemaker show was a good show.
Oh, that's a good one with John Cena.
Oh, yeah, that was real great because Saturn and I tried to watch episode number 1 until I had to shut it off because it's not appropriate for her to watch. Thanks for that. Thanks.
It's not appropriate for her to watch.
Are you serious?
Well, I didn't. I guess I didn't give you all the details. But Rob the Lurker Pate gifted tons of Stray Hip membership. Thank you, Rob. If
I
you
guess
get
that's my fault for believing you.
if you get one of those 10 gifted memberships, remember to thank Rob Pate. Thank him very much. And remember, just J-Hip stinks. But I got ketchup, and Jeremy Hales likes ketchup. That's a pretty good thing.
Well, you know, you're meh. So
Meh. Meh.
meh.
Jenny 8675309 has been a member for 4 months. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's get to this wonderful video I created.
You did not.
Well, no, I explained that already. I had my birthday. If it wasn't for my birthday, this video would not exist.
I know, but you didn't make it.
By being born.
Rosalyn, Chizzy, and Rogue made this for you. It was a gift.
By being born, this was created for me. So really, if I wasn't born, this thing wouldn't exist. So, and yes, thank you to Rosalyn and Rogue and Shizzy, but I like to have some credit.
Let me clear my throat.
But Lynette admitted to making one, but not all of them.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
It opened up my eyes. So I walked the line.
Just saying.
Never gonna give you up.
Just saying.
Fascinating. I saw the sign.
Fascinating.
One more time.
This is, in fact, a PR team.
The PR team.
You know.
We got the clips.
Just saying.
And the emphysema dream.
Wow. Oh wow. In my throat, it's like a tickle, you know? Yeah.
Let me clear my throat again.
Absolute idiot.
That's a pretty good one. You like that one, Ketchup?
Yeah, I like the end.
Right at the end it says, to the greatest YouTuber of all. Oh,
Do you want to have a phone
No.
call?
What are you?
it went
Great.
Let me clear my throat.
into Woodneck. Do you want to have a phone call? I'm like, that's a good song too, though.
Yeah.
Gingras, he's in the news too, but we went over that yesterday with Rosalyn Duke, where apparently all of our wishes are his toilet paper. No, all of his wishes are our toilet paper.
Hey, Georgie. Hey, Star. Star, did you hear about our new job opportunity?
But no. Star, I was hooking stuff up for you. I was hooking things up for you, Star. I was helping you out with the pups. Don't leave me. Look at Rob says, admitted, Jay, you made Ketchup a regular to get Jeremy to tune in, right? Now, I am a marketer. I'm not stupid over here. That's called marketing right there, right? It was a lure. I lured him in. I lured him in, Ketchup.
Right, Jay. Right.
I don't know if you know this, Ketchup, but you were my bait.
Oh, really?
I used live bait.
Oh, really? Because I didn't even enter the chat last night until after you were in there for a while. Oh, Star, Jeremy said that he'll take me, you, Miyagi, and Fabes to work for him because he pays.
Jay don't pay. Jay don't
Yep.
pay. Thank you, Rob. Thank
They
you.
don't pay.
Thank you for the 5, Rob. Well, Star, he also said that if all of you agree to go over there, what the hell says Will YouTube for Ketchup? That's funny. Now, I actually got to it finally. I fell asleep a little early last night, Ketchup. And then I woke up around let's say 2 in the morning ish. And I thought, you know what? I got some time. Let's go ahead and I'll go over to Grumble and I'll grab the Fleabag show, you know. And it was a good one, Star. I mean, I got a flea cap for you guys. It was a good one. Well, within reason. Also, I have another thing for you to share because oh no, that was the photo. Where's the other one? Oh no, Star, I'm in trouble.
What did you do?
I was trying to open something. Oh no. Don't play. Okay.
Oh no. Is this what I think it is from the other day?
Wait.
I was there, remember?
I know what you're talking about.
Just get on with it.
Are you talking about this one here? It's new video. It's my new video.
I haven't seen the video.
Oh, you don't think it's a good one?
Your hair looks nice.
Just a little wiggle, 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 wiggle. Just a little wiggle.
I got my own wiggle song over here, so when I have to go to the bathroom, that's what you all have to look forward to. I'm going forward, but I don't know if that's copyrighted. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble on that one. But we have our own wiggle song over here as well. And did you people enjoy that? Actually, Miyagi made that for Just J Hip. Miyagi made my own wiggle song over here. Starcasm seems to be very impressed by it. Thank you, Miyagi, for making that for me. And if you don't like it, remember, you're only harming Miyagi's feelings. So please, you better like it. Because I like a little wiggle. I like to do a little wiggle. That's what I do. Tease T gifted 10 Just to Hit memberships. Thank you, Tease T. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. If you get one of those gifted 10 memberships, remember to thank Tease T. And always remember, Star, Ketchup, and Miyagi are always over here with Just J Hip. So that's pretty good outside of the fact that Just J Hip tends to be here as well. So, you know, it's a win-lose situation, but I think you break out pretty good in the end. I mean, I think everyone becomes a winner because in the end, you know what happens, Ketchup?
What's
We
that?
all end up in the same situation. We all end up just needing to...
Just a little wiggle, 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 wiggle.
It's the last wiggle for me. When you're like, wiggle.
If you needed a pick-me-up this morning, you're in the right place because I'm giving you a pick-me-up, all right? Okay. It looks like somebody's got another case of the Mondays. Hey, look, D-Wayne Rap says JF Star goes to what the hell's. I'm gone, so this could be my last super chat.
Sounds like a mass exodus, Jay.
This sucks. My channel's being destroyed by Jeremy Hills, all because I have a little ketchup over here. I'm under attack. I have a little ketchup. I have a wonderful Star. I have a Miyagi, and I have her banner. Now, well, she doesn't even have her banner. Thank you, D-Wayne Rap. Thank you. I hope that's not the last. But no, we do have Miyagi over here. We got a banner. Well, maybe one day. I don't know. They're in a box being shipped down to John. And then he'll decide if he wants to put them up. I mean, I thought people paid. You know, I was going to say this, Kutcher. I thought people paid to have their banner hung up. Isn't that what they paid for?
Well, I think it was one set price for the banners, and then I thought that the people who live there were going to hang them up.
Yeah. So if that doesn't happen, that kind of feels like people didn't get their money's worth.
Yep.
Some might call that fraud, theft, deception,
Bait and switch. I don't know.
bait and switch and bait.
You could call it a lot of things.
But all I know is it sounds like some people didn't, got the raw side of the deal of the raw. What's the raw side of what? The raw of the. There's like a saying, the raw side. It's like one of those sayings, like a bird in the hand is better than a raccoon in your pants. It's like one of those. There's an old saying, raw. The raw end of the deal, the raw end of the not the. Oh, this isn't good. Hey, I got a new email. Did you know I got another new email?
No.
How did you not know?
Well, you're just telling me right now.
You don't keep track of my emails?
No, I definitely don't.
Oh, I thought you told me you were going to help me with my emails.
Yeah, I said if you needed help, I would, but you gotta let me know ahead of time.
It's the raw end of the stick. This time, my bad. I knew there was an item in there. I knew there was an object somewhere in there.
He knew there was an item in there. He just didn't know what item it was.
Yeah, bird in the hand's better than fleas in your bush.
That was a good one, Roy.
My bad. It's the raw end of the stick or raw end of the deal, says Faves, right? So there could be a couple options in there. Either way, though, I just want to make sure everyone knows that, Jingress's wishes are our toilet paper.
What?
That's what he said.
That's what who said?
David Jingress. He said his wishes are our toilet paper.
Oh. I don't think I heard what you said all the way the first time.
But you didn't hear him say that?
No, I didn't. No.
Oh,
I missed Lauren last night.
It's the raw end of the deal and the short end of the stick. There you go. See, I knew there was stuff going on there. There was stuff going on, and yeah, not the raw end of the stick. It's the short end of the stick, and it's a raw. You get a raw deal in the short end of a stick. Rosalyn for the save. Thank you, Star, for the save. Whoo, struggled on that one. Oh man. Thank God we're getting to this next portion because when in doubt, we might as well get over to Derek Lee. Because I got a new email. I'm so stupid.
Yeah, you are.
It says I sent you a pic of Jingress's wishes. Hold on, let me go look at my X. Let me look at my X. I've run my X. I clicked on my messages. Rosalyn Duke sent me a photo, and I have a photo, and I'll share that right. Oh wait, I could do it right now. I could do it right quick. Hang on. I got Jingress's wishes right here. Rosalyn Duke sent them over to me. Look at this. Trying not to dox her. Look. Got TP. There's Jingress's wishes. His wishes are our toilet paper.
They did a good job.
They did. And you know what? Rosalyn said? If someone TPs your house, you can light the TP on fire. And it'll just burn right off, but it won't burn your house down. That's what she's saying.
Okay.
What are you saying? Okay, I'm impressed for it.
I never had my house toilet papered.
It's a TP.
Goodness. But we did have some car shrink wrapping wars back and forth.
I don't know anything about that, though. I don't know if you can light that on fire, but Rosalyn
No,
says,
no. You don't want to light it on fire, but it doesn't damage your vehicle, and it's absolutely hilarious when you walk outside to get in your car and you can't even see what color your car is because it's wrapped in so much
yeah,
shrink wrap.
until you're rushing a loved one to the hospital. Not as fun then, is it?
Well, I wasn't doing that, so
I'm just saying, when you do it to somebody else, that's not
what?
as fun.
Why do you always gotta make it weird?
I go to a dark place. But
Yeah, you
no,
do.
this is right here. This is all of Gingriss's wishes. Apparently, everyone puts his wishes in our butts. Apparently.
Well, I'd have to agree his wishes could get flushed down the toilet.
See, what happened was, Rosalyn Duke went and she TP'd the Duke's house when we were dating a long time ago, 100 years ago.
Ross, that's so sweet.
Yeah. I wonder, this is the Duke's old house. Yeah, so this is, oh no, we just doxed the Duke's old house. Rosalyn! I'm going to get sued. I bet you I get sued. We doxed.
I think you're okay, Jay. Can't see any address, and since when, you never watch what you say, so what difference does it make now?
The Duke's probably watching this right now. He's probably really ticked off at just J-Hip. I can only imagine. Oh man, sorry, Duke. Sorry, the Duke. Me too. Rosalyn did it. Blame her. You see the trouble I always get? That's why I have to do a disclaimer.
You are a disclaimer.
Well, let's see what Derek had to say. He said, Jay, hello. Did you receive the first batch of documents from Patricia Thompson? Well, I did receive those. Okay. They are documents certifying that in 1998 I had a hearing in which I was framed by Puff Daddy, Kim Worthy, and others to hide his of me and their framing of me. The transcripts show that I, Derek Lee Cardello Smith, was convicted under an alias of Derek L. Moore, and that it was under case number 199, word stuffs. And you can find that case number in my Otis prison information site. I think he meant site like SITE probably. Hey, Smitty's been a member for 5 months. Thank you, Smitty. I appreciate you. Disclaimer, this is a dummy. Now, it says here, the clerk herself certified it. Please share it with Rosalyn. Oh, I didn't do that yet, but I will. Because she did a whole story on me, and it should be shown that it is the truth. Next, you will be receiving Michael Volbmit's affidavit that can be confirmed with the actual notary public as true, and wait until you read what he admits to. Oh, Derek Lee, leaving cliffhangers over here for me. Oh, man. Hey, Juliet, member for 5 months. Thank you. Thank you, Julia. Member for 5 months. That's almost the longest, but we had a 6-monther come in today. We had a 6-month. The host is also an idiot, says Faves. Well, yeah. Oh, Miyagi's going to bed. Night, Miyagi. I'll come tuck you in. I'll be right back. I got to tuck in.
Bye, Miyagi.
Yeah, Miyagi's going to bed. Give me 1 second here.
Oh, you're so stupid.
I have to go tuck in Miyagi. Sit tight. Okay, I'm back now. I had to go tuck in Miyagi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I had to wiggle. Wait, so I can pull that one right back up if you want. No. Philip says, I like the cowbell better than Jay. Sty says, this music's better than Jay talking.
Yeah, it is.
But no, that's why I played the music. The music was to tuck Miyagi in and put her to sleep, not me. That's so I could continue on the show. First, we'd make her go to bed, and now we can continue on without having to wake her up. But now it says, thank you for your attention and your response to this matter, Derek. Sent to our duel as well. I think he meant Rosalyn Duke, but no, he spelled it wrong. It should have been our Luke. Luke for lying. Lying, Rosalyn Duke. Lying Luke. Rosalyn Luke. That's pretty funny. Because did you see what I did there, Ketchup? I added an L to her last name instead of the D for lying. So I called her Rosalyn Luke.
It wasn't any funnier when you did it either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to email the Fleabag to see if she can work on her jokes, because even following up her joke isn't funny.
Good luck with that.
I'm struggling to mock her joke in a funny way. Yeah. So, anyways, we'll get to his big document dump that he did the first time around in a future show. But this is the email I got, and apparently we're going to have to wait for it. But just wait until you read what he admits to. We're talking about vomit here, what he admits to. Oh, and I'll share it because that's what I do. But that was from my friend, Michael Lee Cordell Smith. Now, we got some new stuff going on now. I don't know if you're aware of this, Ketchup. We got some new stuff going on.
Oh, boy. What is it?
Dick Lickman's back. And I did a little follow-up work on this. I did some follow-up work. Jeremy Hales is going to jail, apparently. Oh, yeah, by the way, Jeremy, just FYI, you're going to jail. I don't know if he was aware of that, so I thought I would just make him aware. Well,
yeah, I'm sure he's real worried about it.
Give me 1 second here. Let me see if you can. Oh, wait. I got something else that's I'm not even going to share. You know what happens, Star? If you go over to Rosalyn Duke's Grift Shop and you go to the Just J Hip collection, it doesn't exist anymore.
Well, you kind of had that coming.
I just was saying I was going to set up my own shop too in the future, and then she took it down.
Well, now you can.
And she said, screw you, dude. I'm out.
I mean, I don't blame her. I really don't.
Yeah, Star says, yeah, you effed that up. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
But don't worry. I called her yesterday and apologized.
I hope so.
Finally, 3 hots and a cot. It's going to be like camping. Well, watch out for Friday night, Jeremy. I was listening to Paint Chips. Friday night is not actually, well, it could be like camping if you're like that Brokeback Mountain show. But yeah, Friday nights but Thursday's pasta night. So you get a lot of breadsticks on Thursday. A lot of breadsticks on Thursdays on pasta night. But just be careful, Jeremy. You're going to hell. But no, I made up with Rosalyn. She said, I was just doing that to joke around to see if you'd ever catch it. And she's like, now I'll put it back up. So she said she's going to put it back up, but it hasn't happened yet. I mean, she told me that last night. It hasn't happened yet. We're gonna hope. Now, this new article. This is pretty good. Now, this was put out by Dick Lickman here, Paint Chips. And this piece was first published on FL Golf News, very popular news site. You ever got your news from there before, Ketchup?
Nope.
Oh.
Negative.
I'll send you a link.
Wow, thanks.
Well, that's what I do. Now, I went a little further into this time, right? I went a little further. it says, note this piece was first published there, and then there's more than one writer on this. Do you notice we have a Volmet was a contributor to this piece, and of course we have Richard Lickman, all right, Paint Chips, and then look at the first author.
Huh?
Anyone notice the first author mentioned?
Frankie Pressman?
Frankie Preston, new to the scene of authoring, is my guess.
Oh,
Yeah, I wanted to do a little bit more research into Frankie Pressman. You know,
Yeah.
that's the guy who used his name really to get into the biz, right? He's like, I'm going to be Frankie Pressman. Well, when he was named, he's like, I guess I got to go into journalism now. You know, that was kind of like, well,
right.
this is what I'm stuck with. You know, it's kind of like the guy, you know, whose last name is Payne, you know, has to be a doctor, you know, Dr. Payne, you know. Or like my dentist a long time ago as a kid, it was Dr. Fangman. That's not a joke. That's serious. His name was Dr. Fangman. So, you know, Pressman kind of got stuck into being a journalist. And
Oh, really? Stuck or just created as an alt account?
Are you suggesting he's not real?
Well, I don't know. I'm asking you.
Well, no, he has more than one account or more than one article. It's already written. See it? Look. From Badge to Blab, NYPD Duels podcast sparks fury and laughter. And then our podcast needs support. Maybe you will get it now. Satire unfiltered finest, all in one word. And then coming soon will be a third article. And it says it's in NYU Langone Correctional Facility, or is this something hospital? Oh yeah, that's the story. So he's got 3 stories out, actually. 3
Pretty
stories.
riveting stuff.
So he's pretty good. That's Frankie's Substack. And my understanding is, let me see. I'm gonna look a little closer. Well, he doesn't.
How many followers does Frankie have on Substack?
I'm gonna click on the about. Never miss an update. It's ad free. Oh, it doesn't quite give me an answer on his. It doesn't really give me an answer on him. Well, yeah, let's see.
Doesn't it usually say?
Maybe because he's new. Oh, wait, hang on. Well, he's liked by. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm going to click here. 11 subscribers.
He's killing it.
He's shared a lot of stuff. Oh, he's got a few other things. Most of his stories are on Lickman, and then he shares a bunch of Lickman stuff. So let me see who his subscribers are. His subscribers are Simon Smith, Angel R. Garcia, Megan Sullivan, Elizabeth Eberly, Aya Said, James Schwartz, and of course, Dick Lickman. Oh, wait. Volman's not following him?
Well, that would be too obvious, I think.
Now, those are his subscribers. Now, he's got more followers. If you go look at his followers, those are the people that are his paid subscribers. Let's see if we got a Volman over here. I'm gonna guess we have to.
How much does a subscription cost on Substack?
They differ. You can choose your prices. I think Volman's is $7.
But how much is Frankie Pressman's?
Well, I don't know. What do you want me to go subscribe?
No, I'm just curious because, are those people real? I'm just wondering if those are real paying people or if the subscriptions are cheap.
$80 a year for fake Frankie Pressman.
Yeah, no thanks.
Or $8 a month. Wait.
Nah.
Yeah. Or you could just, and you can also pledge some money for fake Frankie. So, well.
I think I'll pass.
How do sock puppets type articles? I don't know with their feet.
That's a good question.
Well, now if you want to know why this article is so good, I want to point this out. You have to remember, Frankie Pressman was involved, so this wasn't all the work of Dick Lickman and Mike Volman. Okay, so let's make that clear. We want to thank a little bit of some of these other contributors. Okay, well, let's break into it here, Ketchup. We're gonna break it down right here. By Frankie Pressman with Volman and pay chips, the FBI is involved, knowingly serve the wrong man and lie. Wake the feds. Wake the feds, it says. Okay. Oh boy. Do we have to do this?
Well, you're the one that pulled it up.
That's true. Faith says I typed the answer. I missed Faith's answer. I missed Faith's answer. Rosalyn with someone's hand up their butt, I think. that's how they type articles. Well, here we go. I brought it up because this is big news. Now I was watching Fleabag show last night, and I don't know if you know this, Ketchup, but Dick Lickman wrote a masterpiece. A masterpiece.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's a masterpiece. Like,
says who?
Well, Fleabag.
Oh, right.
Masterpiece. And that's the thing. Germ messed up when he wanted to get Dick Lickman in this because he's actually afraid of him. So why would have he attacked him when he's so afraid of him? That was a stupid move. That was dumb. Made that very, very clear last night. Meanwhile, Gabe was very, very stoned. He had done a lot of rugs last night, a lot of them. The article never ends because there's no period at the end. Yeah. That is the truth, Rosalyn. Period. Jeremy Hales built an online empire by turning drama into clicks when he sued critics in federal court. He bragged about serving defendant Dick Lickman several times. Investigative journalist Volman found that Hales got sloppy and served the wrong Dick Lickman. All right, he served older Dick Lickman. All right, less of a fraudster. Dick Lickman probably spent less time in prison. The older one. Now, the YouTube dropped papers on a senior citizen hundreds of miles away and claimed victory. Volman noted that close only counts in atom bombs, torpedoes, and missiles, not improper service. That's hard. That's hard hitting right there. That's hitting hard. Anyways, Lickman himself blasted Hales for lying to his audience, saying that YouTuber has not served me and blew his 90-day deadline under Rule 4 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. He sent an unequivocal notice on August 4th, one that the YouTuber and his lawyer both confirmed they had seen in a recent court filing. This bungled stunt triggered more than ridicule. Lickman's father, a retired pharmacist, was the man who received the bogus service. Oh, that poor man. That poor man. I mean, he fathered Dick Lickman. I mean, that actually seems like the larger crime there, I'll tell you that much, don't you think?
Yeah. What does his dad do? Is his dad like a pharmacist or something?
Yeah, I just said that. He's retired.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was reading the chat. Okay, I'm not going to read anymore so that I can listen. I'm sorry. This article is just so boring, I had to tune it out.
This is riveting. Now, according to electronic records, Lickman filed an Internet Crime Complaints Center IC3 report and sent formal letter to the FBI demanding an investigation. Oh, boys, dummies. The elder Lickman also begun reaching out to state and federal authorities, including U.S. senators who control federal judicial oversight and appointments. If I can't straighten out Sonny Boy, I know who can, Lickman Sr. said. God. Good morning, Venom. I'm struggling here. He just quoted his dad who said something stupid. I mean, spare your own father and exclude when your father says something stupid. Leave that out. Oh, God. But it's a quote, so I have to assume that Lickman Sr. said that, I guess.
Sonny boy.
Sonny boy. I'm taking on this sonny boy. Now, the FBI is involved, paid agitator and elder abuse. Huh? Okay. Oh, this is another thing that was mentioned last night, on Fleabag Show. Jeremy Hales is reading Lickman's stuff because he said paid agitator in his show. Therefore, he's really focused on paint chip stuff here because he said it. So that's how he's copying Lickman. Just what Fleabag said, even though we've all been calling Lickman and Volman paid agitators since they entered the fold, I believe, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, oh, wait. Debunked! Is that what we're supposed to do?
Sure, whatever, if that makes you feel good.
Well, I think that's what the dummies do over there. They go, debunked.
Oh, yeah. Just saying.
Just saying. Just saying.
It's just that simple.
Now, Lickman Sr. isn't mincing words. The 17-year-old retired pharmacist says YouTuber grifter Jeremy Hales is the very thing President Trump warned America about at Charlie Kirk's funeral. A paid agitator? In a blistering FBI complaint, Lickman Sr. says Hales and lawyer Randy Shockett dragged him and his wife into a federal court fight with a knowingly false affidavit of service. Why am I being served papers, he asked. Actually said, why bears her papers? That's because he's up. His son lives hundreds of miles away, but the paperwork landed on his doorstep anyways. An intimidation tactic he calls elder abuse. Hales has weaponized lawsuits, social media, and YouTube theatrics, not just for justice, but for profit, said old senior Lickman, who also, sired younger Lickman, the felon. The felon. Yep. Obviously, we're watching their stuff. We're suing them for it, of course. And they email it to you. They email it to everybody. Geez, Ketchup, this is really, really hard over here just dealing with these people. They're really stupid.
Yeah, they are.
I apologize, Jeremy, but I mean, these people are really stupid. I hate to use that sort of, harsh language, but they're really stupid.
And I do not think Jeremy is scared of Dickie in the slightest.
Well, no, he is. Says so.
I don't believe it.
He's afraid. Said so right there. You know what? Ketchup. All right. He has to be. This guy's a journalist. He can't lie.
Right. Forgot about that, I guess.
Now, he says the stunt was staged to create drama for Hell's channel. What the hell's? Turning senior citizens into unwilling extras in a phony courtroom circus. Now, Jeremy Hales and his scummy lawyer, who knew on August 4th that service was no good. I believe they're looking for my son, not me. Who knows? If the judge wants me to call the senators and governors to protect the elderly, I will. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, they're really going to care. All right, I'll tell you that much. Really going to care because the courts aren't doing a very good job, he said, waving his cane. I think Frankie Pressman wrote that part. Yeah.
Waving his cane. Why would you put that in there?
Well, because he's an idiot. All right, well, goes on. It says, and this wasn't a one-off. Senior pointed to Iowa retiree Ray Bonecrusher. That's how it's Ray Bonecrusher is here. Now, Bubrake is another target, showing what he called a pattern of antagonizing and publicly belittling seniors to pump up clicks, outrage, and ad avenue. Well, if he was picking on seniors and it wasn't on, it was for clicks, that would seem like that'd be a bad thing, don't you think? And people wouldn't like that until they find out, like, Ray Bone Crusher is kind of a douche. And then you're like, oh, no, I don't feel bad for the elderly. You know, I mean, don't do douchey things. See, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, they don't understand sarcasm, jokes. They don't understand being trolled to death every single Sunday.
Yeah, they really don't. Now, you know, I found this out too watching the show. And I'm actually kind of a little upset at George right now. I hate to say this, Jeremy, but I was watching the Fleabag show. And on the Fleabag show, they said George really, 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 really wants to be Lips. Wants to be Lips so bad. And I was like, oh, George, you're better than that. Come on, George. Seriously? Jeremy, could you talk to George? Tell her don't be like Lips. Because you know what's going to happen next? George is going to start making creepy videos and costumes and whatnot at night by herself. And then, you know, Jeremy's going to have to pull the internet plug on her. And I've seen where this goes, Jeremy. Please have a talk with George. Get her help. Get her help, for God's sakes. We don't want her to become Lips. Oh, no, she's going to have to go get the Botox. And then she'll say things like, I've had Botox in years, so stop talking about the Botox. AJ's World member for 4 months. Thank you, AJ's World.
I think George looks awesome in those wigs. No matter what color she wears, she looks great.
No, catch up. Do you not watch the show? I was watching the Fleabag show. Her skin,
I
her
get
skin
it.
color does not go well with the wigs. She looks horrible. I mean, that's what they said on the show. Oh boy, this is good news though. Jeremy says I'm going to have an HR meeting with George this week. Okay, so I think we're going to correct this issue. All right, see, I'm doing the Lord's work over here. I'm doing the Lord's work. All right, I'm reining George back in because she was on the verge of becoming Lips. In fact, I heard that sometimes at night she would even call Lips for advice on her next show.
George could never be like Lips. Let's be real.
Call the police because my internet's turned off and I can't get into my internet, so I had to call 911, the emergency line. Is this a non-emergency, man? No, this is an emergency. My internet isn't working, so I have no communication with the outside world. You're all talking with the outside world right now, ma'am. Yeah, but I don't have any access to the rest of the outside world, just 911 police and other people. But that's it. Yeah, ma'am. We'll send an officer right over. Are there any guns we need to worry about? Yeah, they're all over the house. I've hid them all over in the couches and under the bed. And yeah, be careful, Jeremy. That's what you got to look forward to. And now, good thing is I'm HR. What happens in the HR office stays in the HR office. So we're probably not going to get an actual update on the whole conversation, but I will try and reach out and see if I can get an inside, some sort of a comment on it. Now, back to this. Bonacrusher does say, or does a show out of his garage for less than 10,000 followers. Why does that matter? It can be for one follower. If you say crummy things, well, you know, that can bite you in the butt. That's how this works. Hales legal claims against the what is it? He's an orangutan now? An octogen? Well,
hold on, let me make the screen bigger because I can't see the word you're trying to read.
Hales legal claims against the orangutan. He says the Hales wasn't being very nice. For this, he was his with a federal law. Oh, who wrote? Oh, I know who wrote this part. Yep, we all know. This part was written by Volmet because it says for this he was his with a federal lawsuit. I think he meant to say his, but no, he was his with a federal lawsuit.
I think it says octonarian. I have no idea what that means.
We're just gonna go with this an orangutan.
Maybe it's another word for like.
Your old dad says, old guy, and Yamaha Banker says he's in his 80s. Oh, well, that makes sense now. Because octa would be 8, so it's,
Yeah, maybe that's it.
I'm gonna take Yamaha Banker's word for it. He would know. He knows the numbers like that. But yeah, Volmet wrote this part. So for this, he was his with a federal lawsuit. Yep, try Grammarly again. We crap you not. It's all part of Jeremy Hill's dishonest and elderly exploiting business model. Ruin the lives of the innocent and waste scarce judicial resources to monetize on clicks and social media content. Hang on, though. I thought his media content was going down. Didn't Super Dave just do that in his genius stream? Actually, Dick Lickman pointed that out, that Super Dave put out a video, right, and saying everybody's channel was going down, and now this guy's saying he's doing it for clicks.
Well, what are they doing their show for? Because no one watches.
Well, you know, they're being attacked. They're being attacked right now. And
since they created it?
Yeah.
Since episode 1 of 57?
You know, we got episode 58 coming this week.
Great.
Well, here, as you can see, for Lickman Sr. says, it's part of the bigger scam. And now all of a sudden, Donald Trump's involved.
Yeah, I highly doubt that would ever happen. Unless he was involved in, you know, having someone put on some type of watch list, maybe.
It says right here, President Trump is expected to take out all the trash, including Jeremy Hales. Trump said that. I didn't say that. That's what he's saying. Trump said. Delusions of grandeur, these ones.
Right. Yeah. Fake news.
You are fake news. Just as President Trump cautioned Hales, and President Trump cautioned Hales and others like him are exploiting the legal system and the internet to agitate, inflame, and enrich themselves at the expense of ordinary Americans, he told the FBI. Hold on. This is in quotes. Just as President Trump, who told the FBI this? Oh, I think the old man Lickman, or maybe Boner Breaker did. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think the Trump cautioned the FBI about Hales.
What? Yeah. I think it's safe to say that didn't happen.
Yeah. Now, while federal investigators rarely discuss complaints, the elder Lickman's action puts Hales under federal scrutiny. Boy, I hope this thing isn't too much longer.
Me too.
Oh boy. Well, oh boy. So the FBI investigate YouTuber Jeremy Hales. No. Wait for more. I can't do anything.
Is that a poll?
Yeah, only 5 days remaining. Only 5 days.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, Volmet didn't do this part. This part was done by.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Well, I'm obviously not going to read the rest of this BS because here it goes into thing. Now I will get to this part though, because the FBI is heavily involved. Now this is true. Health service blunder made headlines. Lickman said and turned the tables. He offered to waive service if the YouTuber showed mercy, of course, to Boner Crusher. And the elderly veteran is caring for a critically ill wife. Well, this is the old one because, yeah, she's dead. So that's not still going on. So now he's just roping in a bunch of his old articles back into this article.
Yeah. Sure. That's what you do, I guess, if nobody read it the first time.
Yeah, I'm struggling with this one. But I'll finish this out here, actually, because the new article isn't much longer. So I would be a disservice to you fine folks for me not to finish this out, you know?
Right.
I'm probably going to give you folks a little flea cap too, if you'll swing down and tickle that little like button while I finish out
You,
this
you
article.
probably better after reading this whole article.
Well, this is riveting. I do the hard hitting news over here.
Sure.
And Cynthia says octogenarian is someone between 80 and 89 years old. So see, turns
You were
out,
right.
yeah,
What are the chances of that?
Yeah, Banker was right. Actually, Banker said it.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I wasn't right. I was convinced it was an orangutan.
that sounds about right for you.
Now, serving the wrong person can constitute obstruction of justice, and you can't have justice with just J hip or without just J hip, because I'm the very first part of the word, just J hip, justice. If it involves knowingly false affidavits or attempts to intimidate witnesses. Well, it was going to be intimidating witnesses. If you were to serve the wrong person, they wouldn't be a witness. I don't get that. Now, legal experts say that a false affidavit constitutes perjury in using the federal court system to file knowingly false documents to further the fraud, invites perjury, and wire fraud charges. Hales Gambit may have turned his civil slap at critics into a criminal problem. He lies and lies and lies, Volmit observed. That pattern now sits in an FBI file bearing Hales' name. Oh boy. I'm sorry, Jeremy. This isn't looking good. Now, Hales and Shaka knew that the service was bogus on August 4th because of an email. They admitted they received Volmit's YouTube and is stated, Hales and Socket knew that the service was bogus on August 4th because of an email they admitted they received. Admitting you receive an email is not admitting you read an email. Also, that would not be admitting you watched Michael Volmit's terrible YouTube show. Okay? That just means you received more of his harassment. Like, thank you for the harassment. However, I'm still not going to go watch your terrible show. Okay, but Volmit's YouTube is stated in the fraudulent affidavit of service they submitted, so they told on themselves that they knew they were committing fraud, Lickman said. Lickman Jr. says he expects Hales to be in jail and Shaka to lose his law license very, very quickly.
They are terrified of Randy. They're trying to get rid of him any way they can.
This is a paper case and a very, very easy one to prosecute, he said. So there you have it there. Hard-hitting news there over by Lickman. Oh, you know what we should check out here real fast, though, while we're here?
What?
Let's see how many likes it got. It's big news. 11.
They had 11 likes or 11? Yeah,
11
11 likes.
11 likes so far. Oh, it's been reposted 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Once by Frankie Preston, once by our Pressman, once by Volmit, and probably once by Lips.
She's been pretty quiet.
Well, she has to be. She can't even afford to talk right now. She's so broke she can't afford words at this point. They have to save all of their money. Even Doritos is like, no, honey, you can't afford to talk right now. We need to save those dollars. She's like, but I could go on the internet and I could make a lot of fans and I could become famous and like super charts up there. He's like, no, we can't afford it. We can't afford it. But I could put on the costume and put on a bodysuit. I could wear a bodysuit. You ever wear a bodysuit, Ketchup?
I know. Not since I was a little girl.
What's a bodysuit?
You know, like, I think they're talking about, like, those like leotard things that like, ballet dancers wear.
But do they have pants or?
I I think they can have pants and they cannot have pants.
Yeah, I wonder if a bodysuit comes with a tie because it's a suit, and like a suit coat, a
No,
bodysuit.
there's no tie.
I'm wearing like
That I know for sure.
I'm wearing like a blue and red and yellow bodysuit. But I'm probably gonna go and change, so I'll be wearing something completely different. Well, what are you gonna change into, ma'am, so we could recognize you when we get there? I don't know, probably like maybe a pink top or a bodysuit, a different bodysuit, different colors. I don't know. I'll have to see what I'm wearing. We'll just call when we get there, ma'am. We'll just send this out to Officer Rodriguez. No! I was just about ready to be off work. Just go out there and listen to her for 45 minutes to 2 hours. That's all you need to really do.
I wonder what the conversation was in the car after they left that call.
Actually, I would have loved to have been a fly in the wall of that police cruiser.
Right?
Yeah, just to have them be like, oh my God, can we get mental services over here? You know what they should have done? They should have had her put in a guardianship.
Her internet access being controlled by her guardianship. Oh, Lord.
That would have been good because then the Fleabags could have done a whole story on it. Like Jeremy Hales put lips in a guardianship because of course it would fall back to being Jeremy Hales' fault.
Of course. Blame Jeremy. Everything's his fault.
Well, you know what? 35 times CPS been down to Lynette's fault, and they're all Jeremy Hill's fault because apparently everybody else who may have called is working for Jeremy. They all work for him. Megan and Tug, they're at the top of the pyramid working for him, so they're like the head honchos. Then everyone else is also all employees, and then also that includes all of these fine folks on Facebook. If you're on Facebook now, catch up, and you said something bad about these people, you work for Jeremy as well. And if you were just a concerned citizen, maybe calling in because the child's living in a shed, once again, you also work for Jeremy Hales. Cynthia says like, oh yes, it's like a leotard, and they snaps at the crotch.
Yes.
I don't think anything should be snapping people's crotches. This is. I don't know. This isn't like an adult channel here, folks. I mean, it is, but it's not.
Maybe if Jeremy finds one in a storage unit, he can send it to you, Jay, and then you'll have your own.
Ooh, now we're talking. Yeah.
You can wear it with your pants with the one short leg and the other one long leg.
Yes, it's an adult onesie. Yeah, well, Jeremy, if you find one of those in storage units, send it down so I'll have my very own leotard.
Yeah, I could iron a pear patch on the front for you.
Jerry's waiting on his check and he's rage quitting.
I don't post on Facebook. So I don't know if that'll be, required once all of us leave and go to work,
Well, yeah.
That might change in the future. But as of now, I just read stuff. I never post on there.
Oh, we only have 170 likes, so,
Oh, you suck. What do you want? How many people are here?
218.
Well, how many likes do you want?
204.
Say please.
Please. 200. Why do I have to say please? I'm providing the gift over here. I'm so Tug is Jay's boss. Does Jay call Tug daddy? Well, sometimes.
Chucky.
I call him Tuggy Daddy. Tuggy Daddy.
Oh, that was great.
Tuggy Daddy.
Oh boy. You're gonna start doing that for real now, aren't you?
I call
Now you gotta change the name in your phone.
yeah. Ooh, 179, 21 away, 21 away.
Only 20 people holding up the flea cap. Come on, you guys.
And as you know, if I have to, I will pull this stream to the side of the road and I will sit there and wait. We'll just all wait. 180, says Ellie. 180. I'll play our little flea cap while we wait for the rest of them to come in. Plus, I go get another purple drink. Give me 1 sec here.
Okay.
I can't find it. Where's my flea cap? Oh, there it is. I found it. And now we're going to do a little bit of a flea cap. We're going to do a flea cap. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to do a flea cap. And we're going to cover the flea bag show with flea cap. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful flea cap. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful flea cap. A wonderful, wonderful flea cap is what we got going on here. Should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy flea cap. Thank you very much. Well, did that do it? Did that get us there?
188.
Oh. Well, thank you all for being here. I hope you all had a wonderful time. Guess it's time to pretty much shut this down, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what else to do. I guess it was a fun morning. We're gonna do members only tomorrow. We will be doing that. So thank you all for being out. I'm gonna start redirecting here since we're not doing a flea cap. Apparently, I thought we were gonna do that, but it appears if we're not.
Maybe tomorrow.
189, 11 people can't just bother to swing down. Faves is even saying hit the like button.
You can thumbs down.
Or thumbs down. Yeah.
We don't care. We don't care.
It's a Monday morning special. It's a Monday morning
Take a thumb.
Yeah. And we got everybody in there. There's Robbie. There's Gabe. Tammy. Oh, the whole many people here. Play the birthday song. See if that works, Jake.
Hey, Taz.
I got a cough, so I better actually start my flea cap because, to be honest with you, I'm going to waste a good cough that I technically have. 193, 7 more. Do it for sarcasm, says the
Yeah,
word.
do it for Star. We're so close. 5 more.
5 away.
Jay's going to keep singing if you don't hit the like button. Maybe
Hold
that'll do it.
hostage for a flea cap. Holding this chat. Oh, wait, Ketchup, did you hit it?
Yeah. 201.
Ah, there we go. Thank you so much, you fine folks. Thank you. All right, here we go. Ready for our flea cap, our very, very successful, wonderful flea cap over here. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Still over here on Rumble. I'm still trying to get used to it over here on Rumble. I mean, the names are different, and it's really, really hard to get used to it. Well, it's probably not going to be for much longer, because what happened is, did you see what Dick Lickman did? Oh no, I didn't see. It was brilliant. Sorry. It was brilliant. He sent over a masterpiece to YouTube because they took down his channel, right? They took down 2 of his channels, actually. And he sent them over a masterpiece. I might read it later on, I don't know. But he sent over a masterpiece, and he led off with some Bible verses. Oh, that's smart when talking to YouTube. Probably lead off with some Bible verses. Absolutely. That's one of the best things that you could do is lead off with some Bible verses. So he did that, and now, just like that, he got both of his channels back. Oh, really? Yeah. And I'm probably going to get my channels back pretty soon, too. So I don't know that we're going to be over here on Grumble much longer than that. Yeah. I got some notes I took because the germ was on that. Stupid germ was on. My notes. There's my notes. All right, so let's see where here to go. Oh, wait, hang on. Slobby's here. Hey, Slobby. Bobby, you're not coming in really clear. Well, Slobby, you're not coming in clear. It's just Rumble, and I can't see chat. I can't see chat on Rumble. Ding, 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 ding. Slobby, why you keep ding, 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 ding? Robbie, why are you getting in and out of your car? I'm driving around. All the gas stations are closed, and I want to get something to drink. I'm thirsty. Oh, okay. Ever since COVID, all the gas stations closed early, and I just wanted to get something to drink. Well, isn't there a drive-by you can go through, like a restaurant or something? No, not where I am. I mean, if I was down in the villages, I could, but I'm thirsty. You should take a beverage with you. I used to live with Cece. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before. I used to live with Cece, and he used to always tell me, always take extra beverages in your car so you're never stuck being... And, I used to live with him in a 20,000 square foot house with Cece, greatest guitar player on earth in a 20,000 square foot house. 20,000 now. Now that's the biggest, right? Yeah, I think I've mentioned that before, but yeah, that's the biggest. They don't make them that big anymore. Oh yeah. Well, if Cece said that, always take a beverage in your car, you should always take an extra beverage. Well, that's words I've always lived by. I've always lived my life by that. Every single night I go to bed and I just think about what Cece said to me. Well, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I would do something like that too, But yeah, I mean, it's nice to see that Dick Lickman got his channels back. God, it's going to be good for all of us. So you can see, Germ's afraid of him, and that's why it was a big mistake. It was a big mistake to try and bring in, Dick Lickman into this whole thing, and that was stupid. That was a fail. He failed on that one. Yeah, he definitely failed. There's so many people. I'm over on the Facebook site right now just talking smack right now, and they're talking about, well, then you heard what Germ said. He said, next wave's coming. So he's admitting to it right there on his show that the next wave is coming, taking responsibility for the first strikes on the channel. And he said, second wave is coming. And then they also said Muppets Unite and fist bumped. Yes, they said Muppets Unite and then fist bumped. They said fist bumped. And that's how you know they're all working for because they told Muppets to unite. And that's how you know everyone's working for Jeremy Hales. And so I was looking. All these people on Facebook that think they can just say whatever they want. Well, guess what? If you're telling a lie on Facebook, you can go to prison for that. You're going to end up getting subpoenaed. You can plan on it. Take to the bank. Just saying. Just saying. It's that simple. Just saying. It's that simple. Yeah, that's one of the things that, I can't see chat. I can't figure out Rumble. We'll get it figured out for you, Robbie. I mean, we'll probably be back pretty soon anyways on the YouTube, but we'll get it figured out. We'll help you. I don't need help with it. I can't see the chat. I'm tired. I had a long day. I'm going to bed. All right, well, Robbie's frustrated with Rumble, so he's going to bed. You ever get your drink, Robbie? But no, I'm going home and I'm going to bed. I'm tired and I can't read the chat. Okay, well, do you have enough gas, Robbie? Because the gas stations are all closed. Yes, I have enough gas. I just wanted to get a drink, and now all the gas stations are closed. I can't get a drink in I'm going home. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Well, good night, Robbie. Good night, Robbie. Yeah, good night, Robbie. Good night, Robbie. Good night. You have a good night's sleep. Yep. Yeah. Well, Robbie's gone. Yeah, I don't think he likes the rumble over here. He doesn't stay that long anymore. But that's okay. That's okay. We're all still here. We're all still here. Now, one of the things that Gerb said last night. Well, if you look now, once again, George is wearing a wig again. Oh God, I saw that. That was so terrible looking. Yep, wearing a wig. She wants to be Lips so bad. She's just like, I want to be Lips. You know, like, I want to be like Lips. I want to be like Lips. He wants to be Lips so bad she does. And you know what? She doesn't have the skin tone, the skin color for a wig. I don't think I do either. But I can tell you this much. She doesn't have skin tone for a wig, and she looks terrible. Hideous, actually. Hideous. But she's just so wanting and dying so bad to be Lips. That's all she wants to do. You know? I mean, come on. George. Get it together. Get it together, George. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the ladies' room. Hold it down for me, folks. Just a little wiggle, just a little wiggle, just a little. Just a little wiggle, just a little wiggle, just a little wiggle, just a little wiggle, just a little. I'm back. Did you wash your hands? I didn't need to. We have a bidet now. Yeah. So you just put your hands over the toilet? Yeah, that's just the bidet.
Don't break character.
I'm sorry. That's just a little tickle in the back of my throat, a little pickle in the back of my throat there, in the back of my gullet. I got a little tickle. But anyways, I was looking for, she wants to be Lips so bad. She just can't. It's not going to happen. You got the lips to be Lips. You know, you have to get better lips to be Lips. You know, probably change your complexion of your skin. You know, go to a skin changing complexion store. You know, she ain't going to do that. She can't be Lips. Well, let's look. Let's see what else he had to say here. Boy, that piece that Lickman put out, now that was brilliant. That was just, it was masterful. And, you know, one of the things I'm going to say this is, I'm going to be using a lot of what he put in his thing to YouTube in my court filings. A lot of the same stuff. It's not going to be the exact same. I'm not going to, like, copy it word for word. But a lot of the same stuff's going to be in my court filings that I'm going to take before the judge. So they'll see it all. That's obviously going to be happening. And, you know, I mean, the judge is going to look at that. And he's going to be like, case dismissed. Pretty much. It's just saying. That's simple. It's that simple. Just saying. Oh, look, you just entered here. Look, you just entered 9 chins. 9 chins. Hey, Games here. Games, how you doing? Oh, I hurt my foot so bad. Oh, I tell you what, are you sleepwalking? No, I'm not sleepwalking. I'm just really stoned. I am so stoned right now because I hurt my foot so bad. I want my foot to heal because I'm in so much pain. Well, maybe you should go to the doctor. No, I'm not going to the doctor. I'm just gonna keep smoking a lot more of the rugs. That's a good idea. That's a much better idea than actually taking yourself to a medical facility that could be able to check out your foot. Good thinking over there. That's pretty good thinking. I would still say I would go to the doctor. What are they going to do over at the doctor? Are they going to take a picture of my foot and tell me what, it's broken or it's not broken, or tell me if I need any further medical care? What are they going to do? They won't even, all they do is they go there and just pump you full of prescriptions. They give you a bunch of painkillers there. And I already have my painkiller right here. I have a whole bunch of so I'm good. I'll just get really, really, really stoned until I heal. That's not the best thinking, I don't think, but I support your decision. You know what? I just want to say I support your decision because it's your decision and we should all support each other over here. Yeah, we're all going to support everybody over here. Yes, don't forget to just support everything we say. Yes, of course. That's just what we do over on this side. We don't like the other side. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, and then I mean, Jules is in there. Jules, are you spraying that stuff over in here again? No, I didn't do it. Are you spraying that stuff? No, I didn't do it. He's so stoned. He is so stoned. Oh my God. Guys, he's okay. He's not sleepwalking. He's just as stoned as a person could possibly get. So stoned. He took basically all of the pots. He had 38 pots, I think. It was a lot of them. So he's just really, really stoned. That's a lot of pots. So, he probably is feeling a lot better. Yeah, pretty much. And then back to what I was saying earlier. Now, Jeremy, you can tell this is a concerted effort, right? He's got his minions all working for him. They're all minions. And they're all working for him. And they're all going to end up in the same place. Then you got this Rosalyn joke. She's lying. She can't tell anything true. And what Vomit did was genius. All right, Vomit put out the video. Did you watch the video by Vomit? Oh, I just watched that before we got online. That was genius because he explained what a third party was. These people don't know what third party contact is. I'll explain it. Here's third party contact, all right? Imagine this. Imagine if I was to say to Lisa, all right? Hey, Lisa, go tell somebody else this. And then Lisa goes and tells somebody else what I told them. And then that is third-party contact. See? Because, I told her to go tell someone else something. So she acted as a go-between, and there's your third party. Because, see, third-party contact is just with three people. Me, and then Fleabag, and then whoever she told. Right? So you go, third-party contact. Any of this other stuff doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That would be like, say, just because you send somebody an email, that's not third-party contact. No, that's not third-party contact. No, that's very clearly first-person contact. No, it's not. And that's nothing illegal. That's nothing illegal for sure. All right, it's very clear. No, there was no contact at all. Zero contact. All right? I don't know. Did he say that the FBI is involved? Really? FBI is involved again? Heard that before. Yeah, with this, and they're talking about this revenge porn stuff. They're still talking about that. Hang on, I gotta get a drink. I drink of water. Oh, no. They're still talking about this revenge porn that was clearly satire. Still? It's been like 12 months. We're still talking about this. It's satire. It's clear. It's not like videos have been taken down over this stuff. I mean, come on. It's very, very clear that's what occurred. John wouldn't know revenge corn if I hit him in the face, And you know what I think? I think he has a crush on Gabe. That's what I think. Jeremy Hales is in love with Gabe. It's probably because he's got the long hair and he doesn't have the long hair, so he can envision Gabe as a woman. That's what I always said. He probably goes the other way. Probably. So he's in love with Gabe and he wants to and you know what? That would never happen. He should know from watching this show that I'm very lucky with Gabe when it comes to size. Are you saying that Gabe, he's got a big feet? Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. Big size. Yeah, very lucky over here. So I would never be with someone with like Germ. Never. But he clearly wants to be with Gabe. Like, 1,000,000%. I'm going to do another show probably on Tuesday. I'm not feeling the best. I got stuff going on. So I don't know if I'm going to do it Monday. On Monday, fun day. On Monday, fun day. But we're definitely going to do Tuesday tidbits. Maybe I'll come on tonight. Maybe, are you going to do something? I might do a mod squad if I can put some stuff together. I was thinking I could do a mod squad, put some stuff together. If I can get with Flutter, see if Flutter can catch another fish, and we could sell the carcass of the fish. If I could get enough stuff together to sell, and the Flutter could get all of her rocks and stuff set up, so we could display them. I was thinking about maybe doing a short one, maybe just a quick 8 hours. Just in and out. Yeah, that's good idea. Just do it in and out. That's kind of your sweet spot too. Is around 8 hours. Yeah, 8 to 9 hours, kind of sweet spot. Yeah. So you should always stay within your sweet spot. And then we'll definitely be back on Tuesday, of course, for Tuesday tidbits. And we'll get into all the tidbits. Thank you all for coming out. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time over here. Well, Ketchup, yeah, she was washing her hands in the bidet. They don't know how to use it. I couldn't keep myself together.
That was pretty good, Jay. I was trying not to laugh a couple times. I had to mute myself.
I totally forgot that they're washing the hands in the bidet. Yeah, you just put your hands right over the bidet. The water comes right up. You don't have to go wash your hands. It's right there. You just use the toilet water.
You're joking, right? Like, that's not real, right?
Go watch the show. No, that's not real. Of course I'm joking.
Okay, I just had to check because I didn't watch the whole thing last night because I was watching TV with Saturn. So that great show you recommended.
I'm not saying they're not that stupid. I'm just saying I don't
okay.
think it happened last night. I wouldn't go as far as saying no, they're not that stupid. They clearly are. But all right, folks. Go over, watch who's ever out there. I don't have a redirect set up because, well, I didn't know I was going to stream until 3 a.m. when I set this wonderful show up for all you fine folks. So thank you all for being here. I had a fun time popping on. Thank you, Ketchup, for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
And thank you, everyone, for being here. The mods and faves for being here. And Dwayne Rapp for being here. And let's see, Ketchup and Rosalyn was here earlier. Remember Rosalyn was here?
Yep. Star was here.
Star was here. Maybe
Jeremy was here. Jeremy and George, or
Jeremy,
one of them. Venom. Venom was here.
Venom was here.
Miyagi
was here. The banker was here.
Yep.
So many, and all of you fine folks. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. I'm doing members only tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Members only tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And Jay says, Bateau is French for hand washer. Terry M's here. Yeah, don't forget about Terry M.
Terry M.
Terry M. Oh, you know what? It's softly spoken. I always had trouble with that one. It's softly spoken. I got it. You see? You see on that one?
I see it. Yeah, I see it. I'm just surprised you figured that out by yourself.
Yeah, I figured it out all by myself. Yeah. Look at that. I'm a genius. Softly spoken one. Softly spoken one. I'm figuring out more and more as we go on. I should stay on longer. Maybe I'll become a genius by the end of the day. Look at how smart I just become.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, thank you so much for the super chats, the gifted memberships, everything. All of you regular members, I will see you, or Greek for a rim shot. Okay. Have fun. Go watch Mr. Coop. I don't have a redirect. Just go over there. You know where you're going. Okay, I don't have a redirect. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for the like. Smash the like, subscribe, or share. For goodness sakes, hit the share button. Send it out to your ex. Send it out to your Facebook. Send it out to your friends. Send it to your grandparents. Send it to your grandkids. Send it anywhere. Whatever you do. Just, do what you want to do. Oh, Lady Tammy says, I'm going to Megan. Megan's on. I thought she was sick. Well, I'll go to Megan then. You guys go wherever you want to go.
Hopefully she's feeling better.
Yeah. You guys can go wherever you want to go. Yeah. So, Megan Fox is on. Megan Fox is there. Yeah, Megan Fox is there. Yep. So
Good.
Well, anyways, thank you all. You're welcome, Audio Coffee. Thank you, Cynthia and Tammy. All of you have a wonderful day. I'll see you where you end up. All the best.
All the best.
Hey, it's hip to BJ.